My name is Dr. Nkanika Moses. I'm the District Health Officer, Lyantonde. Today we have had the opportunity of having the National Drug Authority training traditional healers and complementary medicine personnel on how they should handle their medicines and how they should conduct themselves when they are doing their business. We have had a problem in the past. We did not have a law which was governing the traditional healers, and you would find it was really a very disorganized whole system, because anybody would enter the trade, come out as they wish, and this was bringing us problems, because one, they did not have license, they did not have oversight, someone to oversee them, how they are producing their medicines, and third, they amongst themselves there was no leadership. So we want to thank the government for coming up with this act, which was brought in 2019, but now is being enforced, where the traditional healers should have licenses, and this is going to go a long way in helping us to control this trade. You know that a large portion of the population before going to hospital seeks medicine from traditional healers and complementary medicine, and in this way we have taken note of that, and we realize that they are important people in the community. So bringing in the issue of licensing and control will bring a lot of sanity in this industry. So I would like to thank National Drug Authority. I would like to thank the government for this initiative. Now the truth is the issue of literacy is a problem in the traditional healers. And the good thing is that we are going to go through the act for them. We are going to interpret the act in the local language, and we believe they'll understand it. Once they understand it and we enforce, then we follow with the enforcement. Because the first important thing is them to understand what the act is all about, so that when we next go to enforce it, that's when they'll know that at least there are certain standards which are required of them. And I'm sure that their literacy has no role in their activity, because even the medicines that we use to date, they were inherited from forefathers down the road, and we brought them into the modern way of administering these medicines. So still their medicines are really, some of them, I would say most of them, are really efficacious. They can act on these different diseases. But the problem we have is those people who are coming into the business and do not even know what they are dealing with. Those are the ones we want to deal with. But NDA is going to go ahead and test these different herbal therapies that are being brought onto the market. So I believe that with time we'll keep weeding out those who don't know what they are doing. But the good thing is that a large population of these ones who we are talking to are literate. It's a small population which is not literate. Those ones who haven't come, if they want to remain in business, they have to get licenses. Because we have a strong team, which is supported by National Drug Authority, whose role is to go out and look for anybody who doesn't have licenses. And we are very efficient, because we do it with the drug shops, and now we know, the good thing is we know the ones who have attended, and we know their leadership, so we can follow up those ones who have not come for this training and who are hiding and do not want to get licensed. We will follow them up.
So that means that a very big and substantial number of Ugandans are going to these drugs while using these medicines for curative measures, and as a result it is a bit dangerous to have these people operating outside the ambit of the law. So today we want to thank the NDA for considering the people of Lyantonde and coming to Lyantonde to ensure that everything that these people are doing is within the law. That way we can be able to surpass the boundaries and see that our traditional herbalists are going beyond the borders of Lyantonde. Their drugs are going on the pharmacy shelves in Kampala. Their drugs are going on the pharmacy shelves in East Africa. Their drugs are going on the pharmacy shelves globally and on the whole world map. My message is really for these herbalists to look at government through the NDA as partners in development. They are not your enemies. They are here to see that your work is within the ambit of the law. They are not your enemies. They are your partners in development. So embrace everything that they are telling you. Embrace the programs. Embrace the regulations that they are giving you, the standards that they are giving you, such that you can find yourselves surpassing the borders of Lyantonde and going global, national, and even worldwide.